What's going on, guys? This is Straight Up Podcast with me, Manuel Perez, and my buddy, Daniel Lara. First and foremost, Lara, go ahead and open that bottle of Moet. Happy birthday. Let's get a sip in. Let's wet our beak.
I'll let you open it and appreciate it, bro.
No, it's your birthday.
Tú eres el experto.
I'll walk you through it.
All right, dale.
I'll walk you
This is
through
new
it.
to me, man. Yo nomás un pinche beer can.
Yeah. Go ahead and pull this little
All right,
tab out.
dale.
I'll walk
This
you
is
through
new
it.
to me, man. Yo nomás un pinche beer can.
Yeah. Go ahead and pull this little tab out right here, and you're going to peel it all the way around.
Ya está. Un little tab, man. ¿Esta?
Yeah.
Ahí va.
You got it?
Yeah.
No, it should be like another one.
Oh, tiene.
This one right here. Like that. You see how it goes around in a circle?
Puro Moet, dijo el vato.
Then you're going to twist this way until it gets undone. Put it on the table. It's not going to pop.
Oh, it's not gonna pop? I don't know how this shit works, bro.
Put this over it, and you're just going to uncork it like that to the up sideways and then pull it out. There you go, bro.
Muchas
And then,
gracias.
I'll show you how to pour. So yeah, that's how you open a ¿Cómo dice Kodak Black? Champagne game? Champagne. So this is how you pour. Like that, tilt the glass. I'm gonna give you a birthday size, bro.
Tú dale, tú échale. How much alcohol this stuff has?
This bottle, I'm not sure. I can tell you right now, though. This bottle has 12% by volume.
A ver. Esto sí me va a pendejar.
No, te va a equilibrar, primo.
That's what I need.
Una equilibración.
Appreciate you, man. Muchas gracias.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Not bad. This ain't the shit that people do mimosas with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put a little bit of orange juice, it'll be a mimosa.
Pa' mañana, por si queda para mañana. Nah, pero no va a quedar ni vergas.
No, ahorita lo vamos a
Ahorita no la
chingar.
chingamos.
A huevo. So, the reason I have you on this podcast is to talk about your wins in gambling. Also, your losses, too, if you want to talk about them.
Oh,
But
there's always got to be losses.
Mainly your wins.
My wins?
Yeah. So, let's get started on how you developed the hobby of gambling. So, let's get started on how you developed the hobby of gambling.
The hobby / addiction /
whatever you want
money
to call
maker. Son diferentes cosas.
Yeah.
Man, it was actually like 3 years ago with the first job that I started traveling.
Where did you travel to?
I went to Pittsburgh because you know how I'm from Texas, Houston.
So you're from Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
I'm from Houston, Texas.
It's illegal there, sports gambling.
Yeah.
I mean, people do it under the table and all that shit.
It's illegal to have like an app and stuff like that.
Yeah, like you can't run an app in there.
Okay.
And if there is ways, but you have to do like offshore, but I don't.
Yeah, sketchy stuff.
So I never knew about it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I like sports, but like playing them. I never like watched them and whatnot.
Okay.
Estamos in Pittsburgh. I'm a pipe fitter through the union.
Where's Pittsburgh at?
Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania.
And we're at a job site, and gambling is a big ass thing. Like now I see that everybody fucking gambles.
And you start going to different states and you start
seeing other shit.
That people that gamble.
Yeah.
And everyone's gambling like this, like straight up on the job, or is it more like on your phone?
From what I've seen, more on sports, like on your phone. And I never saw that in Texas.
So on betting apps.
Yeah, on betting apps. In Texas, nada. Maybe habían apostado con el camarada, van a jugar los Cowboys contra los Texas este weekend. You bet between y'all two.
So that's when you really it opened up your eyes to betting on your phone and being able to make money betting on your phone.
Yeah, and the first bet I actually placed was a bet that I went in with someone for $5 each, so $10.
Okay.
And I lost it. So I'm gonna start with that. It was a $10 bet to make 2,500 off of NFL picks. I know what football is. I know NFL. I watch the game,
Okay.
especially like the Super Bowl and whatnot.
And how was that bet set up?
It was on. I think it was either like an 8 or 10 pick on parlay. A parlay is whenever you put one bet, multiple picks, and for you to get a big amount,
Mm-hmm.
you have to hit all of them. And the more you pick, it makes the bet harder to hit. So your payout, if you do hit it, is way more. Ya habían pegado all of them except one, and it was a Sunday game, Sunday
And it
night
was a
game.
10-pick parlay?
Yeah, a Sunday night game.
So you had 9 hits.
9 hits. Y me estaban ofreciendo, because
Yeah.
they offer you a cash out whenever they feel like
You
you're going to
might-
win the bet, so they
Uh-huh.
could pay out early.
And
So
give
they
you
could
less money.
they save some money.
Yeah.
And they offered me, I think it was like 1,300, around 1,300, 13 something. And I didn't really know how it works, cash outs and all that. The number was nice. Looking at it, oh shit, $10 bet. But I was in it with someone.
Mm-hmm.
So I called this guy that I actually met at work. He was a youngster, tenía como 18 years old. But some of those picks, he had picked them. So I put in the money, and the reason why I went half with him, I was like, okay, since you're picking the picks, you know more about this shit. That he had for the pick.
Yeah.
I call him up, hey, should we take this money? And he was like, yes, we can. We'll split it. Hubiera sido como que 1,300, como 650 each around there.
Okay. A little bit more.
Pero me not knowing nothing, I was like, up to you. He was real confident about the picks. It was looking good. They offered us. And he said, no, let's just let it run. Meaning you're not cashing out. You want the whole price.
So you risked it all.
Which was like 2,600.
Okay.
This team I remember it was the Eagles. They were winning by halftime, at least by 2 touchdowns. And somehow in the fourth quarter, they lose. So that means we lost. But that opened up my mind to knowing like, damn, $10 could have made this much.
Shit sounds rigged, bro.
Yeah. No, a lot of people think it's rigged. Shit, myself, I think it's rigged
You
sometimes.
feel like the games are kind of rigged
Yeah.
sometimes?
So that bet I lost it, but after that I learned.
I must have been thirsty, or you're just a slow drinker, brother.
No, I'm just talking, brother.
Oh, that's what it is.
So I learned how to gamble. Well, not learn because you never fucking learn, but you get better at it.
You learn how to
move
around.
You start knowing about players, now I know about baseball. I never fucking liked baseball before.
Yeah.
Now I watch it and do all that stuff.
Okay.
My biggest hits actually came from baseball. It was in Portland.
So your gambling is not this type of gambling, like playing poker?
No, I actually like it. Like that is the gambling I did in Texas. It wasn't poker. I barely know how to play poker, pero growing up, mi familia, we play a lot of shit called conquian.
Okay, I know how to play a little bit of conquian.
I like playing that. But something about...
Okay. What's the most you've won in one hit, in one bet?
In one bet, the biggest payout was a $40 bet, and I won a little bit over $4,000. That was on football.
On a football bet.
On a Sunday football.
And what's the most you made in a day on multiple bets? Or does that one take the top?
That was the most for the less money. But I did make... I'm trying to remember exactly how much it was. It was 2 different bets, and it totaled like $7,500. This was baseball.
Okay.
I made one $100 bet on 6. It's a parlay, 6 teams, and then I did the same teams with some of the same picks, but there's a thing called over and under on baseball. It will be total runs.
Okay.
I switched it up a little bit just in case this one didn't hit. This one might have a chance to hit. And that one I put 150. And to my luck that day, I won both of the bets, and it totaled to like $7,500 in one day, baseball. So it was like I put in 250.
That's a lot of money for a day's work. Wow.
Yeah, and now that you're talking about the big money I made that day, that same day was on I believe it was a Friday. No, it must have been a Sunday. That week after we went to a casino. 'Cause I was new to casinos as well.
That's in Pennsylvania?
No, this is in Oregon.
In Oregon.
Went to a casino and I lost.
Me and you stayed in the same house in Oregon because I was working in Oregon.
Oh, okay. So you remember that big win?
Which
then.
casino was it that we went to? Or did I go? Was
yes.
it my birthday weekend?
I think so. It was right. It was a week after I won that big bet.
The casino we went to, one
like
was by the coast. One was by the beach. And that one was called Elene, if I'm not mistaken.
Elene.
Because I like gambling at casinos.
Yeah.
I like doing.
You like cards and whatnot.
I like doing cards. I like rolling dice. I like roulette. I've won a little bit of money. Nothing closest to what you've made on sports betting.
Yeah.
But I've won a little bit to have me hooked to go to casinos.
Oh yeah, I like casinos, but the reason why I do more sports betting was because
the accessibility.
And then when I go to the casinos, it's usually on weekends and they're packed.
Mm-hmm.
So I always it's slots.
Yeah,
I like cards. I prefer card games or dice.
Okay,
but it being packed,
it's hard.
You're in there trying to wait. It's hard to access it. And the slots are, without them lights, they call your name. So
they got slots everywhere.
I go to the slots, and the slots I've hit. Actually, my biggest hit on a slot was in one slot game. It was 3,000, and I had just sat down.
Okay, let's backtrack to the casino that you went to.
I went to.
Was it the one on the coast, or was it?
It was Elani.
It was Elani. So that's the one on the coast, like, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Well, what did you hit there?
No, I didn't hit. That's the thing. I'm going from the money that I won in the sports.
You won $7,500.
I went
a week before or after?
A week before.
A week before you won $7,500.
I went to the casino and lost about $700 to $900.
You lost $900 that day?
Yeah, in a matter of.
Oh my goodness, dude!
In a matter of like we were there for like 2 hours and I was done like.
We got there like around 8 p.m., 7 p.m. We had dinner, and then we started betting.
Yeah.
Back then, my limit was $300. So I started off with $300. And I was winning and losing. You know how it goes. Mm-hmm. So when I was winning, I would bet a little bit more. Once I start losing, I ease up on it.
Yeah. Well, my limit walking into that place usually would have been about the same thing, like $250 to $350. Have a good time.
Okay.
But I had just came from a big winning, so I didn't really set a limit. I just
$7,500 in your pocket. This was $900.
Yeah, I didn't set a limit, but whenever I seen that 9, and I actually had that cash, and I hit the ATM once, and then I told myself after losing though, it was like $758, $800 I had lost. I was like, damn, I'm about to lose 1,000.
Yeah.
I told myself that, and then and usually when you
just won 7,
you set in your mind like, oh, I'm about to lose 1,000. I should have never said that. It's not good to say like negative
don't put
stuff,
it in the universe.
because I was already down, and I'm telling myself I'm gonna lose 1,000. The only good thing about that is that I stopped myself when I hit that 1,000.
Yeah,
lost like $900. I remember because I was like, nah, I need to stop going to the casinos at least to try to make money trying to make money on sports betting for entertainment, and it's fun. And I've actually gone a couple times after, but more of a like $200, and it's more just to have fun.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you lose like that, do you tell your girl? I mean, if you don't mind me bringing that into the equation.
No, I tell my girl that I've lost. She knows I'm a gambler. Oh, my girl knows when I lose too. Like they notice it on you. Like she'll notice it. And she actually knows when I win without me telling her, because obviously if I'm placing a little bet or parlaying, if I win $150, $200, I don't always tell her, because it's just with sports betting, just like any other gambling
that's a small.
It's a lot of back and forth stuff.
1,000, I mean, you kind of want to let them know.
Yeah, let them know. I'd actually send the money, or when I win, like $300, $400. She was telling me, I didn't know this to recent, and she was like, I know when you win. Because I I'm not gonna say I like to be a giving person whenever I'm getting blessed because I feel like
You gotta spread it.
Yeah, I get blessed regardless. Like even if I bless this person, I know I'm gonna get a blessing somewhere else. So I cash
for
up.
sure.
I cash up
Cheers
family,
to that, brother.
friends, relatives. And she like the other day she was telling me like, and I know you won money 2 weeks ago or whatever. The last time I had sent her money was like, because I got money. You always send me money, but you always do it through Cash App whenever you're like win. Like,
Okay.
because I'm on Cash App already sending like
So it goes straight
10,
to
10
like
bucks
your
to my sister, 20 bucks to my sister to
for
lunch
breakfast or whatever,
or
you
to
know
my
what I mean?
cousin to get a Starbucks, shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's how
Who don't like? I mean, we're gonna move from that, but like growing up, like someone might send you like, "Hey, here's $10 for lunch," you know. Dude,
Oh
that'll
yeah.
make your day, even though
Oh,
it's
it
not
will
a
make your
large
day.
amount. Like it's just the thought of someone letting you know that they're thinking about you and they're willing to give you some money.
Oh yeah. To me, about whenever I give something to someone or about money or buy them lunch or this and that, I don't think of it as money. I think of it as time because like to somebody, let's say somebody buys me something or gives me something, they worked for that. Whatever it is, if it's money or if it's something they bought to
Yeah.
give it to me, they worked for that. They put in their time. They're actually giving your time, and time we don't get back.
No.
So to me, money is
So
time.
that's pretty awesome. You like you make some wins and you're able like how you say you got blessed, so you're gonna bless
Oh yeah,
your
yeah.
people, your sister, your cousin, like
Oh yeah.
whoever it
Right.
may be. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
everyone gets their time. You know, so sometimes people are like, well, why you send her? And I'm like, dude, everyone gets their
Yeah,
time too.
everybody gets
You
a
know what I mean?
time. Oh yeah.
So
And I do it to give, and I do it because I feel good. But really, my one of my
it's
main
your love
reasons is
language. You think
one of my
so?
main reasons is because I know I'm gonna get blessed either way.
Yeah.
And my love language, I guess you could say that. I'm gonna give my girl would say that you always just give. I'm like
Yeah.
that's just my
That's how you let people know
yeah,
that you love them.
exactly.
But I will tell you this. I've heard it before. It's not my quote,
Dame un
but
poquito más, bro.
one of the quotes is the day you don't have nothing to give is the day you don't have nothing to receive. So as long as you always give, you'll always be able to receive.
Oh yeah,
Does that make sense to you?
it makes sense.
But at the same time, I've learned that you got to know who to give to.
Oh yeah,
Like give people to me who means something to you. You know, like just or like if you feel in your heart that like that person.
oh yeah, because there's always
You know
definitely
what I
gonna be
mean?
people
There's people that don't deserve.
that don't that don't deserve it or more that they don't even if you do give them you feel like afterwards like why did I do that,
Like they won't appreciate
like
it
they
as
don't
much.
really appreciate you on like fully.
Yeah, the way you gave them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not saying that when you give, you don't give for people to give you like props or give you like kiss your ass pretty much.
Yeah.
You do it out of your heart. Like here, hey, here's $20, get you some breakfast. You know,
Oh yeah.
you know, I fucks with you. You're my people,
Mm-hmm.
and like
yeah, like
you're not expecting
you're supposed
nothing
to
out of
give.
it.
The saying is like you're supposed to give without expecting nothing back.
Yeah,
But you can only like in regards to what you're saying, you can only give so much to some people when you start realizing like, oh, maybe I should find another person that appreciates
yeah,
you in a better way. Not necessarily gives you,
yeah. But like,
because if just an example, let's say I give you something, I give you a gift, this and that, and I say you appreciate it, even if you're not giving me something back. I feel like you appreciate it by doing something else, like helping a hand on something else, or just talking to you, asking how, just in general questions. Some people won't even think about like asking how you doing and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
Like you notice when something's wrong with people, because I notice like you talk to the other guy or other roommate, like, hey, something's wrong with you, like what's going on? Or you told that to me before, like, hey, you okay, this and that, whatever.
Well, because you always show your. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you always show not your thoughts, but like you have a very bright light, like shine.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh, you're talking about me, like me
you
personally?
come into a room and like you're a positive person.
Mm-hmm.
So like even if it's just like a little bit less positivity, which I'm not saying like I've caught you like in a really bad. No, it's just a slight touch, dude. Like, hey man, what happened, man? And not me like picking at you or nothing, but like you'd be like, oh no, this. I was like, all right, man, don't worry about it. Like
Oh,
that's little shit. You know
you're
what I
saying
mean?
like you notice the difference of my normal self, and then whenever I'm like the energy is a little bit lower
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. So you know something's up. It might be like
And
something
that's all people
small.
that shine bright. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like if you're always shining bright, and when you got a little bit less shine,
Uh-huh.
you'll notice it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
mean?
I get what you
But
mean.
yeah, man. I mean, don't ever be afraid to give, but just give to the right people. Which I'm sure at this age and time, you know exactly who the right people are.
And I've always been a giver since I can remember. I think so. Some other people might think different, but I think
Yeah,
so, and I know myself more than anybody knows. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Um, but the person that's helped me with that a lot, like, is my girl.
Mm-hmm.
She showed me like, hey, you're always this and that, but she'll like give me an example, like, hey, you're always there for this person, no names and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
or you're always there, or you would be there, and this person knows 100% you'll be there for them, but will they really be there for you if you needed them? And
Yeah,
then and
and
then
and that's
I give like it's not no argument or whatnot, but I'm like with her like, yeah, but I don't think about that because I'm
you're just trying to give
giving,
good.
yeah,
You're
with
just trying to
thought
give
because I
good
know
out to the world.
yeah.
Even though,
But
like I said,
she does put that in my mind and makes me realize, and I pay attention to what she's saying because
yeah, which is not a
you gotta
bad
know.
thing either. You know, you got to
Hmm.
know who rides for you and who doesn't ride for you.
Exactly.
Sometimes people can't ride for you, and just because
No,
their
yeah,
situation, you know what I
yeah,
mean. But sometimes people can ride for you, and they'll choose to ride for someone else, even though
yeah,
you've been riding with them the whole time.
yeah.
So
Understood. But yeah, I've learned that.
at this, with your age, you know, with the
Hmm.
time. Not saying you're old or nothing. I mean, we're still
Oh, I feel
young. Me and
young.
you
I
are
feel
about the same
young.
age. I think I'm a little bit older than you. But dude, we're still
Oh
down
yeah, yeah.
here.
Oh
We
yeah. We
ain't up
got
here
plenty of
yet.
life to
For
ahead of
sure.
us.
Oh yeah, dude. We're just getting started.
Cheers to that, man. I
Cheers
feel
to that.
young.
Oh
Birthday
yeah.
today, but I still feel young.
We're young, but we got a lot of experience.
Oh yeah.
And I think that just comes from the people we've been around and the lessons that we've learned along the way.
Oh yeah. You always learn from people, good or bad.